The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the individual guests.
What's going on? We're going to do a show tonight. No, what's up, guys?
Are we live?
Are we live? We're live. Are we live? I think we're live. I think we're live. Are we live? We're live. All right. You don't get this from just anybody, but you know, I was nominated two years in a row for Podcast of the Year. Didn't win, obviously, but I was nominated. So you don't get amateur hour from a two-time Podcast of the Year nominee. You do get it from a two-time nominee for Firearm Instructor of the Year. Which
no shit, were you really?
For the second year in a row, I've been nominated for Firearms Instructor of the Year. Isn't that funny?
Well, at least you were nominated for the influencer.
I think we have. Well, see, here's the thing, though. In case y'all don't know what's going on, the Gundies are out. Go vote. Don't go vote for me, but go vote. But here's the problem.
Go give them your email so they can build their email list.
Here's the problem that I have. I've got two other nominees. And Rod, did you guys get nominated?
Are you kidding me?
I didn't know. They do have like company nominations now, so I didn't know if you guys got one.
But we're a nobody that nobody wants to pretend is around.
I mean, you're paying me heavily to be on here tonight, so you know I'm like talking lead. I want $1,000. I want $1,000 just to appear on my podcast.
Oh, with that being said, hey, don't cash that check for about 60 days, would you?
Will do. Yeah, sure. I will.
Thanks.
Let me know when the taxes come in. How about that?
Yeah, about that.
But I'm also in the room. Speaking of micro influencers of the year, we're gonna have ourselves a little how do we call this? A little throwdown, a little hoedown, if you will. Who's gonna whore themselves out enough to get that vote? We've got two people in the same category. Our good friend John the Ginger from FLR and Clovertack Bitch are both nominated for the same Gundy Award. How's this going to go?
You can have it, John. Enjoy.
Oh, no, I'm nominated in two different categories.
Are you?
Oh, aren't you something special?
I'm Micro Influencer of the Year, and then also...
You are Micro.
And also for Podcast of the Year, for Say the Second.
Yeah, so I was... This podcast, 2 years in a row nominated for Podcast of the Year, which I am... Of all the Gundies, so the first 2 years I was like... The first year I was Reviewer of the Year. The second year I was nominated for Male Influencer of the Year. And then 2 years in a row for Podcast of the Year. And then the last two for Firearms Instructor of the Year, which is hilarious to me. So the reason why I'm saying this is the Gundies.com. Go vote for all of your favorite people out there. There's a part of me that wants to win this year. Just so I can go and have the most epic acceptance speech the Gundies has ever seen.
Oh, I would. I've already got mine written, and I'm going to dress in Native American garb, and I'm going to rant for like 30 minutes on how we stole the land from the Native Americans and shit. It's going to be awesome.
Bro, I think you should go show up like in a Camarado suit.
If I won, I would 100%
or whatever.
If I won, I would 100% go on some kind of a left wing lunatic fucking rant. I would totally fucking do it if I won. But I don't want to win. I would do some anti-gun shit. Yeah, it'd be hilarious. Wear a Mom's Demand shirt or some shit.
Oh, 100%.
Fuck yeah.
I'm doing the Kamala for president. I mean, I'm wearing it all, baby.
Hey, well, you're going to need an entourage, so I'll dress up in garb and appropriate somebody's culture with you.
You got it. You got it. I have a feeling if I win, which I won't, I don't want to, by the way, don't vote for me. But if for some unforeseen reason that I win, we're going to have the greatest time that the Gunnies has ever witnessed. We'll never be asked back ever again, but we will enjoy that night for sure. So, yeah.
Thank God you guys aren't nominated for the category we're sponsoring.
I don't know what difference it makes. The fucking sponsors don't got control over that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say that, but then our logo goes in front of you guys. So, yeah, no.
No, Kaylee knows how we really. Kaylee knows us. She knows how we really are. She would understand that it's a joke.
The category I'm in is sponsored by fucking PSA, and like I am not a fan of PSA. So you know.
First off, you're in the micro influencer, so it's not like many people are going to see you anyways, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Till I send a few texts here to shut their fucking YouTube channels down. Micro my ass. Whatever.
I knew you were going to be butthurt with that one.
Here, I'm butthurt. So I'm butthurt. I've been butthurt over the Gundies for a long time, but I tell you why I'm butthurt. It's because I didn't think of the fucking idea. And I think we had the conversation of doing something similar before they did it with G-Webs. And fuck me, because the email list they're building to make money hand over fucking fist with this shit is insane.
You think they're making, they don't make any money on those emails. They don't send shit. Bro, they don't send shit.
Quit kissing the ass. You know better than that.
Oh, dude,
yeah, they do.
I'm not kissing ass. I know exactly who's running the thing, and I talk to them on the daily. They don't know what they're doing with that list. They just have it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they sound like me.
Mm-hmm.
I was given 50,000 name email list, and I don't have a clue what to do with it.
I need it. You can give it to me. I'll take it.
Rod, you.
I'll even put some links to your shit and all in there when I use
Rod, you could fund part of your business with that email list. Just saying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. Yes.
Call John. John's actually knows about that shit.
Rod, call me because I can help you with that. Dope.
Call me any time.
Hey, John, be careful what you offer. I'll be at your doorstep tomorrow morning.
Damn it, not again, Rod. That's the third time this month.
Just make sure you're dressed this time, Rod.
I had
wear some clothes. At least
I had a thong on, so I was dressed.
It was the worst full moon I've ever seen.
Banana hammock does not count as being clothed. Okay.
And the fact that you called the police on me was pretty fucking low. Jesus.
The sad thing is they knew who you were, so you know.
Mills said, "God damn it, not him again."
Yeah, it's like, Rod, what'd you do this time? Yeah, so
shit happens.
Let's say hello to everyone we got in the room tonight. First off, hello everybody out there in the YouTube space. Thank you for joining us. If you're listening or watching this in replay or listening to this in podcast form,
we're sorry.
Aloha. We just wasted about 8.5 minutes of your life, and I promise you the next hour and a half, whatever, how long this goes, will be the biggest waste of time in your life. And no, you're not getting time back. And you're not getting your money back either. So for that, we are looking at this fine young cannibal standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. It's a Ginger, my lord, and a flatbed Ford. From Gunners of America and Fully Loaded Reviews, we have John, the Ginger, soulless bastard. What's up, homie?
What's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's Tuesday, special team, special players.
You gotta do that. Well, I mean, he's in LSU now, so is he still gonna do that? You know?
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, that was a debacle. Anyways.
Yes. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing swell. Getting
hot chocolate.
Ready for that thing that we do in January every year in Vegas. So doing that almost 24/7.
Putt golf in the dark and shit.
Glow in the dark putt, baby.
Yeah, why not?
I'm all for some glow in the dark laser tag or paintball though.
We look at some glow in the dark shit, but it ain't putt.
He won't go there.
Jesus. Just hit 4,000 subs on the FLO channel. Doing big.
What is the cutoff for micro influencer of the year?
50,000.
50 fucking K? In what world is 50K fucking micro? But okay, whatever.
Why does he sound so butthurt?
He is so
he's
butthurt.
ahead of
But I
Adrian.
just told you earlier I was
He is.
butthurt.
He is.
I'm
he
always
is.
butthurt. What are you talking about?
He's got issues.
Well, yeah. Well, I get like you said, we're nominated for Micro Influencers of the Year, and we're nominated for Podcast of the Year with State of the Second. So
Why are you on
hopefully-
this podcast? This is just a piece of shit podcast compared to you guys.
because this is something to do, so I don't have to edit
Oh.
videos.
Oh, so I'm just here to be like a waste
Wow.
of time for you. I feel you. Thank you.
Listen, I don't get my money back. I pay you every time I'm on here. I've never
is
gotten my
true.
money back.
I'll send you a whole dime
What
to
the
make it for
fuck
the
was
last
that?
3 years.
Clover, what are you doing? Are you just chiming in?
You didn't hear something beep a while ago? It sounded like fucking R2D2. Said bleep, 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 bleep.
Don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
we have no idea what you're talking about.
Really?
I think
I'm
I
hearing
think you're
shit.
going. You are.
Yeah, it's that that hit to his ego from being micro.
Spit it out, Junior.
God, he is so angry.
He's so
angry
angry.
little. He's an angry little elf.
Oh,
It is
All
that
right.
time of year. He's an angry little elf.
I forgot to tell you because
Oh, shit.
we talked Keebler into dressing up like a leprechaun at goals. Can we have
Oh,
Clover
God.
chase him around the whole
I
time?
think we have to make that happen. We seriously
Yeah.
need to make that happen.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll
Cool.
we'll do something.
Cool.
So
Anyways,
good.
yeah, that's it. We put out a review on the Taylor and Company revolver, their double action revolver. I'm not gonna grab it because I can't remember. I think it's 963. It's some weird import that they don't sell anymore. That blew up the channel, so that's doing good. And I've got a bunch of videos I got to edit. So other than that, it's a good time of the year.
Fantabulous. Let's see here. I'm going to put a link out there. Go vote for Ginger and for Clover. at the
Fuck
Gundies.
that. No.
Vote.
Oh no,
Vote
vote
twice.
for Clover.
Vote
Everybody
twice
vote for
Clover.
Clover.
Fuck
Because I
that.
want to hear this
Twice for
speech.
Clover.
Fuck
Most
that.
dapper influencer. I don't know. Maybe that's something you should have won.
Who? Ginger?
You. Most
Why?
dapper influencer.
No, it should have been most colorful influencer.
That-
that was Clover's
Yeah,
category right there.
So yeah, they would
Not
throw
most
shit.
colors.
Here's the thing. Oh my God, you would have to be very careful with most colored influencer. That could be
Yes, you
fucking
would.
racist.
Oh, it would be.
Wow.
Someone would turn that into it. I guarantee you. I really want to be the most influential female creator of the year. That's
Right.
what I want to do.
Yeah, yeah. I'm offended I wasn't in that category. They put females in my category. So I'm like, what the fuck?
King of the Hill. Emerging brand of the year.
Propane and propane accessories,
Hmm. King
firearms,
of the Hill,
and firearms accessories, maybe.
yeah. There's a bunch of categories for sure. They've added some. They've definitely added some categories.
They have to. The same fucking people win all the time and shit.
Well, since we didn't
Let me
get
ask. So, go ahead.
no, since we didn't get nominated for shit, next year after we blow the hell up and we're the biggest company on the planet, they can kiss our asses. We're not showing up. So
So,
I
let
just
me-
want you to remember when you do blow up and become the biggest company in the world, I want you to remember the podcast that got you tens and tens of people to know who you were.
No shit.
you don't sell yourself short, Ghost. It
I
wasn't
am
10.
short, and I always
It
sell
was-
myself short.
It was a tad bit over
Not
20.
as short
So-
as Mighty Mouse over there, but anyways, what?
Here I come to save the day.
What were we saying, Rod?
Andy Kaufman was great. No,
Andy Kaufman was great. From the great state of Texas, the tactical leprechaun himself. What's up, Clove?
hey. So, John, let me ask you this, because I'm sure you went through the micro influencer list, right?
Yes.
Do you know any of the motherfuckers in there? Because I don't know any of the motherfuckers in there. Like
I know
zero.
I know Two
I'm
of
looking
them.
and going like, I literally know I knew you, and that's fucking it. I'm like,
Two
who
of
are
them.
these fuckers? Like, seriously.
The dude from, let's see, what was the one? Gun Club Radio. I've met him.
Oh
And
yeah,
then,
That's Atlas. That's
Um,
Armed Atlas or whatever. Yeah. I do know him.
DLD After Dark. I know.
And DLD's in there. Yep,
Justin
yep.
Works. I know. And then the dude, who is Rod's competitor, Mud Lake Tactical or Mud Lake Ranch. That is the guy from Otis.
Oh.
That's
Jared?
Jared. Yeah.
Oh, it's Jared. Okay.
Oh, they're an influencer now too.
Jared
well, I told
is.
you earlier in the pre-chat, you should start a channel.
Shit, I do. I need to step it up. My God.
Put Shelly on it. That fucker will blow up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Guaranteed.
Well, the problem is, Clover, you really think she's going to go on a podcast with me?
Tell
Let's
her what
get
to do.
real.
I'm not talking about going on a podcast. I'm talking about making videos. You hold the camera. You tell her what guns to shoot in what direction. You know.
He's talking about
And,
starting an OnlyFans. So that's what it sounds
No,
like.
I'm not. but
It
you go
does,
on a-
John. It really does.
Oh, the other guy.
It's only guns, not only fans. It's only guns.
Only FUDs, man.
Only FUDs. FUDsonly.com.
TN Tactical's another guy I know. He's a good friend of. He's a good dude. He does optic reviews.
If you say
But that's
so.
about it.
I'm not gonna take
You
your word
did it.
for it.
You
But
met him.
Hard.
You met him at Goals, dude.
Okay, I meet a lot of people. I don't remember them. That's why I wear
Right.
bright colors. Fuckers remember my ass.
Sarge says that John from 28 Patriot Ranch is nominated as well.
I don't know who that is either. I may do. I may just not be putting the channels with the other shit. Because like most viewers out there, I don't fucking watch anything.
Can't join the club. Who has time?
Exactly. Ghost has lost complete fucking control. And he's
Don't
just
give a
letting it
shit.
go. He don't care.
Don't care.
I love it.
Don't care.
Like,
I have no sponsors anymore. I don't look for sponsors anymore. I want to do my own show and don't give a damn. It's life is good. When you actually most people that know me know that I don't give a damn to begin with, but when you free yourself of worrying about shit like that and you truly understand what freedom is, man, life is really good.
would you
Amen,
say
brother.
you're-
Amen.
Would you say your give a damn's busted?
I think that my fucks given meter is broken for sure.
Right.
Yeah, faux shizzle
Yeah, it's in the negative. Been running in the red for years.
in the red, and now I don't care anymore. Like my check engine light's been on for years. That motherfucker finally just blew up.
I care less and less. I'm telling you, it's like like getting
You obviously
older,
care
okay?
about micro influencer of the year, so
Oh, so much. Yeah.
he's gonna have starting tomorrow. You're gonna see the biggest online
I can guarantee you're not.
swarm of please vote for me.
You know, if
You've ever seen.
if I had any faith that motherfuckers out there would actually go do anything that I say go do, maybe.
Mm.
But fucking people don't listen to me. So well, they gotta fucking go vote. Come on.
Well,
You're a micro
Clover,
influencer, so you don't have
We're
that much
gonna put-
influence.
That's
we're going to put our entire
Isn't that
marketing
kind of a-
team.
So
That's kind of
so-
a backhanded compliment, isn't it?
so right. So isn't this fucked up? So in a voting situation that deals with popularity and influencing and getting people to vote, they have a category called the fucking micro influencer. How stupid is that, dude? Like seriously,
this is fucking
How
gold. I love it.
how fucking
love it.
stupid is that?
Yeah, it's so good.
Let's put a bunch of people that can't get people to vote for them in a category. Like, okay, I bet you there's like a 15-way tie in that category. What do you want to bet? Like,
No,
with-
because you're
with-
gonna win
like,
it.
Like with, I ain't winning that motherfucker, and I don't want to win that motherfucker. Out of all the things in life, like that doesn't even register, man.
Well, Hey, like I was starting to say a minute ago, we're going to put our entire marketing budget and marketing team behind you, Glover. We're going after
Absolutely.
it. That's a whole
Absolutely.
$4.17 we're putting behind
micro-
you.
And
A
one
micro
person.
marketing team for a micro influencer. That'll work, man.
Bro, I heard you were huge in Turkey. I think you could get like the Turkish vote, right?
There's
shit.
maybe if they all have VPNs, but fucking they ain't gonna be able to vote in that shit. Come on,
VPN's the last thing in the world they're trying to figure out right now.
you need to make a video, say mahaba,
Merhaba.
and then just do some gibberish. Go
Angry Sarge, just all this micro talk. That's funny.
micro talk. Hell yeah.
Micro talk.
I miss Angry Sarge, by the way.
Yeah.
Was
You
Angry
didn't see him
Sarge going to shot?
in Knoxville?
We did.
Angry-
I seen him at the SAR thing. But
That's why I didn't go to the SAR thing.
is he going to shot? I wonder if he's going to shot.
I don't know. You going to shop?
Probably not. Probably not. He's a pussy.
Artax says I made 50 new emails so I can vote for Clover. Between him and Gary, if you can get Artax and Gary, all of Gary's emails, you actually might have a chance at this shit.
It may be Crazy Scotsman and
Yeah.
Get
All
that
the-
speech
all
ready.
all the Jan emails that we had back in the day. Jan is gay. Remember those? Remember that night? That was
Alan B.
interesting.
Alan B. Semi-Pro.
Alan B. Semi-Pro.
Alan B. Arthur.
Chief did not approve his leave. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Sarge, your boss loves me. Let me call him.
Okay, you might be fired. I'm just saying, Sarge.
I would quit. That's what I'd do, Sarge. I'd just fucking quit.
Says a guy that doesn't have a job. It's easy for you to say that.
Mhm.
All right.
Crazy.
That
All right.
sultry voice that you hear laughing in the background is a dear, dear friend of everyone in this room. But dear friend, I can call him a dear friend of mine. I think we met at SHOT Show.
Well, let's be honest. We tolerate him. Shelly.
This is true. Shelly's a catch. Shelly's a dear
Yeah.
friend. Rod's +1. Let's just be honest. I think he's used to that though. He's
I'm basically her Quasimodo. So
or her Kimosabi, whatever.
You kind of look like Quasimodo there, Rod.
I wasn't gonna say it. Does she let you out of that room ever, or does she just bring you food?
No, that's why I'm here.
That looks like it's got padded walls. I'm just saying.
I'm stuck all the time out here in the AEGIS World Headquarters Manufacturing Facility.
Yes.
My garage.
Yes. So Rod and I, we met at Terry's Alliance shoot in 2019.
No, 2017, wasn't it?
2018, maybe?
I think it's 17.
I didn't go to SHOT in
2018.
2017. I didn't go to SHOT. I had just started my YouTube shit up in the summer.
It was 18 then. Okay.
Yeah, it was somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And obviously, we all hit it off immediately. Even to the point where when y'all are still living in Texas, we met at Charlie's place. I drove down, Clover and Armentia drove down, spent a great weekend hanging out with you guys and Charlie and all that. I talked to Charlie not too long ago, a few months ago, and I know you talked to him recently.
I talked to him 3 days ago.
Yeah, I will say this. It's a couple months ago when I talked to Charlie last, but I will say this. Shout out to our good friend Charlie Melton, first off. True American hero. Great human being, but he sounded as happy and as good as I've ever heard him. Like he sounded like actually like he was doing well. And I was really happy to hear that.
Yeah, I talked to him a couple days ago, and you're right. He sounded really good.
Yeah. So we all met down there, had fun. A friendship grew, blossomed.
Well, other than the sleeping arrangements for some.
True. The first night at Charlie's, I think both nights, but I slept on his couch, which was fine. I love that. Except for in the mornings at 5:00 in the morning when Memphis, rest in peace, was a great dog, but Memphis decided that I didn't realize that was Memphis's couch, and I had slept on it all night. And he decided at 5:00 each morning that he was going to wake me up and let me know that I made him sleep on the floor all night. I didn't know it was his couch. But Memphis, I miss Memphis. Memphis is a great dog. I remember when Clover was shooting out at the range at Charlie's place.
I missed Memphis. I missed Memphis a bunch of times.
You barely missed Memphis a bunch of times.
So did I, by inches.
Yeah. And we didn't know that Memphis is one of those dogs that just like to run out in the range while you're doing range shots. And he was just, unfortunately, that's how he passed.
And Charlie goes, "Oh, he'll be all right.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's used to it."
Okay.
Well, you guys, you do know how Memphis died, so.
I do. Unfortunately, I do. The coolest thing about Memphis, though, was when we got up to the gate to the property where the range was, which is about another 2 miles to drive still. He opened that gate, opened the door, and Memphis took off and led the entire caravan to the range. That dog knew exactly where he was going. It was awesome. That was a great dog.
Dude, real quick, I don't know if I told you this before. The first time I met Charlie, probably 10 years ago,
yeah.
Everybody was telling me about this. We're at this big full auto machine gun shoot in Texas, about this Navy SEAL that lived down the road, and he'd be showing up. Everybody couldn't wait for this Navy SEAL to get there. This dude pulls up in a side-by-side wearing like NBA basketball shorts.
100%. That does not surprise me one bit.
Work boots all untied, a muscle shirt, a cowboy hat, and a SIG on like a drop Western OK Corral holster.
100%. And I would not expect him to show up any other way besides.
Right then I was like, okay, I love this dude already.
Charlie literally walks to a beat of his own drum, and that drummer's on acid. So we're just going to say that. At one point, held a world record for the longest shot ever recorded in the history of the world. At that point, it was what, 5,500 yards, something like that.
A little over 5,000, yeah.
Yeah, it's since been broken. How, I don't know, but yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Great shot, Navy SEAL sniper. The first we were there, and he was like, "Man," he's like, "I need to find out." Hold on, sorry. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, where I was going. What was I talking about?
You were going to find something out.
You said Charlie needed to find something out.
Oh, yeah. So, so we were talking, and he was like, let's see if Marcus is around. I didn't understand like who he was talking about first. And at the time where Charlie was at the time, Marcus Luttrell, the lone survivor, lived right down the road and was possibly going to come over, which would have been amazing. I think he was out of town or something like that, but he was like, "Oh, I'll see if Marcus wants to come over." I'm like, okay. And then I found out it was Marcus Luttrell. I was like, "Oh shit, that would have been badass." But was it Saturday night or Friday night? It's 1:00 in the morning. We're hanging around, having a good time, swapping lies with Charlie, and we're all just hanging around outside. And he gets a phone call, and he's like, "Oh hell yeah, bring it over. We'll take care of it." About 5 minutes later, here comes this pickup truck with a 500-pound fucking hog that he hooks up on the doorway and starts cleaning this hog right there in the middle of us. We're just like, "Is this happening like right in front of us?" It was. And that next morning, we had some fucking fresh ass ham, and it was unbelievable. Here's the thing about Charlie. He's a world-class shooter, an American hero. He could be a world-class chef if he ever wanted to be. Guy can cook his ass off.
You know, the bad thing about it, though, the shitty thing, the first couple of times I stayed at his house, that big dumbass didn't even have coffee. He doesn't drink coffee. I had to drive 25 minutes one way to go get a cup of coffee.
I don't drink coffee either, so it doesn't bother me one bit.
He finally started having coffee, though.
I have my hot chocolate. There you go. Anyway, so the reason why we're here, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is our good friend Rod with AEGIS Gun Care. You guys know all about AEGIS. If you've been following my podcast, my channel, or listening to this podcast or whatever for any amount of time whatsoever, you've heard about Aegis, and Rod's a dear friend of mine. He's a dear friend of all of us in this room. Once again, Clover's right. We're really, really fond of Shelly. We put up with Rod. But in all seriousness, if you guys haven't checked out Aegis Gun Care, it is the best gun cleaning gear out there, bar none, bar none. And that's not just because I know Rod and all that. It's fantastic. If you haven't tried Aegis, check it out. But Rod, Rod and his partner Mike have come up with something that I'm hoping will be dropping here first quarter 2026. I'm hoping, probably. And I know that you're excited. We're excited about it. And I don't want to jump the gun here, but I know we're excited. We got to see it at Goals. You brought it to Goals and kind of introduced the public and the industry to it at that point. But Rod, I want to give you the floor here and let you tell everyone out there what's going on at Aegis right now.
Cool. Thanks, man. And again, thanks for being on the show. I love it. It's been a long time since I've been on here. Been too damn busy. And also, you guys didn't want me because Shelly's never available. I get it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Fair enough. I get it. She is much better to look at than I am. So, but no, yeah, for those that don't know who we are, we're a second-rate gun care company out of the great state of Idaho. Well, so I read online on a post a couple weeks ago that we're just a second-rate bunch of hillbillies. So
I would have called you a third-rate. So at least you're moving up in the world.
I moved up in the world.
Will we call you a micro-influencer of gun cleaning solution, if you will?
You know, this whole micro thing, I'm starting to take personally. You guys, I feel like I'm being pointed out here. Okay? And Shelly needs to keep her mouth shut. So, but no, I mean, for those that don't know who we are, I think most people on here probably do, I hope. And if you don't, I'm sorry, that's my fault because I suck at marketing and I suck at being an influencer. So, we're a gun cleaning company. We make gun clean lubes, solvent, greases, gun cleaning kits. Like I said, out of the great state of Idaho, which is getting a little cool here right now.
I imagine.
But I don't miss the humidity in Texas, so I'm not going to bitch. But yeah,
you're gonna bitch a little bit, but it's okay. Bitching a little bit's okay. Isn't that right, Clove?
Yeah, but
Yeah, sure.
yeah, whatever. But yeah, so that's who we are. We've been around for 4 or 5 years with this company. Cut my teeth with the previous company I was a part owner in, and things have been moving along. We keep trying to improve our products, improve everything we do. Oh, about 10 months ago, there was all this, and there still is. I kept seeing all this rage about everybody trying to clean suppressors. Everybody was making these little tubes that you dunk your suppressor in for anywhere from 8 to like 400 hours, and eventually it's going to come out clean. And so then I started playing with it. A local gun shop here hit me up and was like, hey, your stuff, we tried your stuff soaking. It does better than everybody else's. You need to do something. So, like say 9 or 10 months ago, I called my buddy Mike in Conroe, Texas. And I said, hey, I'm seeing that you're like 50 times smarter than I am. Not as good looking, but you're smarter. Let's start working on this. So we started with a soak thing, just like everybody else did. And then thank God Mike's ADD kicked in to like full send. He went for it. And so we are on like, I think our 6th prototype of a gun cleaning system or suppressor cleaning system. I think we're about there. We were hoping to have it out already by now in the market, but it's one of those things with manufacturing. Anybody that's done it and probably knows a lot more than we do will understand. And as we go along, we kept finding ways to make it better. So we've continued to try to make it better. And like Ghost said, hopefully, no, it will be in the first quarter for sure. I just don't know exactly when. But we have developed a suppressor cleaning system that I've never seen anything like it. I think And I would love to take all the credit, but Mike deserves most all the credit on this. I've just been the one saying, hey, how about this? How about that? What do you think about this? And he's either said, hey, that's not a bad idea, or told me to shut up and stay in my lane. So
yeah, I think that there's a couple things. One, I'm going to be a piece of advice. Don't be like our good friend Rob Pincus that try to tinker and fix and improve, and then 10 years later the gun comes out and it's 5 years too late. Love Rob, but don't overdo it. There can always be a 2.0 down the road, right? Get it out.
Yes,
get it out.
We're at that right now, and well, the good thing about is this taking a little bit longer than we thought. It's actually brought us into 3 more products that will be coming out within the next year.
Nice.
So there's been a lot going on. I don't know what to say. It's been an eye opener for me. I feel bad for Mike at times because I'm probably been an asshole, and he's probably listening right now if he is. Sorry, Mike, but me wanting shit done yesterday because I'm that dumbass that when I order something like on Amazon, I want it here within an hour. So I want stuff done, and it just doesn't work that way.
I think that it's going to work out. It should work out great because you're able to. We'll talk more about the specifics of this, and I don't know if you've got one you can like maybe show or whatever.
Right here.
But yeah. So
somewhere.
The great thing about this is it fits on like a desktop, like it's a countertop. And you can individuals can own it. I think this could be something that if you own a gun shop, would be amazing that you could charge a little bit of money to bring their suppressors in and can clean. But here's the thing, Rod, it might have worked out perfectly because the industry is getting ready to see a massive influx of suppressors starting January 1. And this could turn out to be something huge for you. So explain how it works, if you don't mind.
Well, what we ended up with, like we're a million miles from the soaking process we started. We started along the way. We tried a few processes and things at first that were absolute miserable failures. It was horrible. It was like, okay, that doesn't work. Because we were trying to use air and fighting against what a suppressor actually does. But we finally got our shit together. And what it does, what we have, and I can show it to you in just a sec, but it's a pressurized closed loop system where the suppressor actually fits into a tank, sets into a tank around our patent pending cleaning nozzle. That's the other thing. Everything that we've got our patent work, all paperwork in. So we're patent pending right now, waiting on that, which we're pretty excited about. And what it does is it just, from the inside of the suppressor, it blasts high pressure solvent, our solvent, into the internal surfaces of a suppressor. So cleaning it with pressure from the inside. And both ends are.
You were talking earlier, with the soaking method, if you will, anywhere from 8 minutes to 400 hours later, roughly. I saw it in action at Goals, but just for the people that haven't seen it in action, roughly what's the average time that you guys are running it to where people are saying, my God, there was a guy that brought one over from one of the suppressor companies that was at Goals, ran it through and was like, that's incredible. And it wasn't in there that long.
Our goal when what we set out to do there was a few things that we set out to do with this, things that I had a vision of that I wanted to do. And Mike shares that is, number one, we wanted to cut the suppressor cleaning time to under an hour. And if we could get a suppressor cleaned in an hour, and then so we'd have a fast, efficient suppressor cleaning time and also at a cost that the average gun guy can afford. Those were two of our biggest things we were shooting for. And so we've done that, and we've really pushed hard to get that because I'm cheap and poor, so I understand what it's like to spend money. So we're trying to keep that down. And I guess it's when we tell people kind of where we're at right now on price, people are like, man, it should be double that. You guys are ripping yourselves off. I'm like, yeah, well, maybe not, but we're making the margins we want to hit, and we're still going to get something out there the price that everybody can afford.
Yeah, see, that's the side of things is there are people that get too greedy in certain ventures in life. Some people that aren't greedy enough. But when you set it out and you say, I would like to make this percentage off of every product that we sell, and you're making that, and you're still at a price that is affordable, which is more enticing to not only just businesses, but individuals that, I mean, there's people that I know that have 20, 30 cans.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect for someone like that, you know, that as long as you're making what you need to make to feel comfortable, then you are doing a service to the industry because you're bringing this amazing product in at a price that people would be willing to pay much, much more. But that's a great thing because you know what? Hopefully they're going to buy them. They're going to buy the hell out of them. And
well, I look at this kind of, you know, you see these guys go and charge a lot of money for stuff up front and get some sales. I've made the comment, and I this whole suppressor cleaning in this business, I'm kind of looking at this more of a marathon more than a sprint.
Yeah.
We want to be in this for a while. We want to sell a lot of machines to a lot of people and have them happy with it. You know, so we need that many.
So G-Webs has signed his, by the way, congratulations, G-Webs. He has signed his sponsorship deal with Moms Demand Action for next year. So,
so happy for him. Way to go.
The dude's literally texting me while he knows, like he's in the show. He's watching it, listening. He's texting me about SHOT in the middle of this. I'm like, would you, I mean, if you want a link, G, I can get you a link if you want to come in.
No, I'm sorry. Anyways. I'm sorry, G-Webs, but I've only met you once in person. Are we that boring? Am I really that boring that you have to talk about SHOT Show? Come on.
All right. Oh. Rod, I'm going to interrupt you for like 2 seconds. I'm going to give you a small piece.
Micro influencers do.
Yeah, it's what am I? Rod, I'm going to give you a small piece of advice. This is my advice. There are not many videos out there. There's some out there, but they're not great on how to clean a suppressor. You got to own that market. You got to own that video and just start pumping out content, especially right now, right before we're going to see the spike. You're going to see a bunch of people wanting to learn how to clean their suppressor.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't hold myself back.
Sorry,
we're here to help. We're here to.
No, you're absolutely right, John. Advice. I agree with you.
Word up.
And I got some guys I'm getting ready to start talking to that they'll help us do videos and get some of that stuff out there. And a lot of it was just us waiting till we get kind of see where we're going to be exactly, what's our model going to be. But no, you're right. Maybe he could hire a micro influencer. Yeah, maybe we could. But anyway, the other thing,
you know a bunch of us, so you know.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing, like going back to cleaning, like I said, we want to be under an hour, and you had mentioned suppressor cleaners out in Goals. We clean suppressors, one for another company, and then a couple with another big name in the industry standing there watching.
Watching, yes.
And it was kind of cool to get, you know how gun people are. For the most part, we're a bunch of people that think we know more than we really do, and we all have an opinion.
Yes, that's true. Especially the ones that have YouTube channels. We're all like that.
I wasn't going to point out the micro influencers, but yeah, okay.
No, it doesn't matter. It's everyone. It's everyone. It's everyone.
But anyway, we were sitting there and we cleaned a suppressor. Actually, it was a suppressor for POF firearms. They were next door to us. They had one that had over 20,000 rounds without being clean. We threw it in there and we took off. In about 45 minutes, we pulled it out. We had probably 75 to 80% clean.
It's crazy.
Some numbnut standing there watching. I'm sorry. Some attendee of the show was standing there and he looked at it. He goes, look, there's still a bunch of crap in there. And a certain individual from a certain suppressor company stepped up and said, yeah, what'd you expect? You're never getting a suppressor 100% clean ever again.
No.
And he too looked at it, goes, they got 80% done out of it in that amount of time. He goes, I'm impressed. So
The second
that was
you
nice
take
to
your
hear.
first shot with a suppressor, it's never going to be clean again. Never.
What's that?
Never. I said the second you pull the first trigger with a suppressor,
Yeah.
it's never going to be 100% clean again.
You can, if you have one that you could pull everything apart, but having a sealed suppressor, which our system, it's what our patent's going after, is cleaning sealed suppressor systems. You're never going to get one 100% clean ever again.
No, but you
It's
don't
just
need it
not going to happen. So, I mean, if we can get them 75, 80, 85% clean in under an hour,
yeah,
we're ecstatic with that. I mean, that's,
well, when you have a company that's one of the leaders in the suppressor world say that right there at your booth, that's a pretty good compliment right there.
oh yeah, it was. I mean, and also the guys at POF were just Cody DeSoma, the owner of POF, he told me several times, he goes, dude, this is impressive. He goes, you guys are onto something. So
no, you're definitely onto something. It's just gonna be one of those things to where and it's gonna be one of those things where if you would have come out with it a year ago or even 6 months ago, would have been awesome. Yeah, it would have been awesome. But I believe that fate and the universe and karma is a big thing. I believe in the universe and all of that.
oh yeah.
The fact that you're having difficulties with some manufacturing that's going to put it off until early next year, I think very well could be the best thing that's ever happened to you, because you're getting ready to triple the population of people that have suppressors. And most of those are going to be first-time owners that aren't going to know what to do with it. And if they know that either they can buy a machine or they can go to their local gun shop that they know that has a machine that cleans this for them, not only are you making that a better experience shooting with the clean cam, but you're also prolonging the life of that suppressor. There's a lot of things that go into the cleaning side of it that you're getting ready to see a huge influx of people that are first-time suppressor owners. I think this could be a perfect time for you guys to come out with it. So I think it's all going to work out just perfectly fine for you.
Oh, I think so too. I think absolutely it's going to be good. And like I said, we've got other products now on the thing, and I'll kind of throw a little one out there. I spoke with I'm not going to mention any names right now, but I spoke and met with a suppressor company and was demoing them what we do and the capabilities we have. And one of the owners goes, wow, it'd be neat if we had one of these that could do 20 or 30 suppressors at one time.
Oh,
hold on, world. Hold on.
It's coming.
Hold my beer. I made that comment to my partner, Mike, and in pure Mike fashion, we now have a prototype. We have CAD drawings of engineered drawings, everything of a suppressor cleaner that will clean 30 at a time.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So it's not in reality yet, but it's well on its way. So, I mean, I can't say enough for Mike. Yeah, you got to meet him out in Knoxville, and Mike's a great guy.
He and his wife were really awesome people.
Yeah, super great people. We're glad to have him as part of AEGIS. It's just an awesome thing. And dude's super smart, understands what he's doing, got stuff figured out. And so it's about to get my part to start selling stuff.
So question about it being a multi thing, about doing more than one. So it's probably just a matter of, scale, right? Matter of upscaling or whatever. But so once you scale it up and you've got the 30, is it just as easy to do a 30 as it is a 5 or a 10 or a 15?
Yeah, we might be working on those too.
Okay. I was just getting at, like, once you've scaled it up past one, it seems like with the design, once you figure out how to get multi, it seems like adding more at one time, it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
No, the scaling up there was only one thing keeping us back from scaling up. I'm not going to talk about what that was right now, but once we figured it out, or 90% Mike figured out, 95%, once that got figured out, it kind of opened up the whole world for us now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can sit there and see, I can see where, this is even amazing for someone who is a suppressor company, and they're doing a lot of testing and R&D and all of that stuff. They would need something, but I think that where Clover's talking about, that 5 to 10 can could be the sweet spot for like a gun shop. That could be amazing.
Here, also, hang on. We also kind of tease this at goals too, real quick. This is the cleaning nozzle for our first one, which we call the AEGIS 2230.
Mm-hmm.
This is another one that we're working on. It doesn't quite fit in the screen. It's for a 50 cal.
Oh, nice.
Now, we showed this to the guys at a certain 50 cal manufacturer, but maybe sounds like Garrett. They thought it was pretty dang cool. So that's something else that is possibly coming down the pike.
You know, I never would have thought about this, but G-Webs does have a very good point. If you remember when Luke was hurt in Empire Strikes Back, and he was in that tank, G-Web says elephant in the room. It's obvious this is a design. It's a complete ripoff of the tank they fixed Luke Skywalker in. You're going to get sued by Lucas. You know what? If you get sued by Lucas, like
worse than that, you get sued by Disney. What are you talking about?
By Disney. You know, that would be at least you can sit there and say my career was ended by Disney. So that's kind of a cool thing going for you. You know?
Isn't that kind of like a feather in your cap?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay, so you don't have a hair on your ass if the next time you don't display that fucker, you go out to Walmart or wherever, Toys R Us, and buy a Luke Skywalker doll and drop down in that fucker.
In there.
Hey, no, I'm telling you right now, it's a done deal, Clover. It's happening.
Oh, so good.
You know, here's another thing that could be interesting. So let me give Sarge an idea. Sarge is talking about doing some content. So what you need to do, Sarge, because it's kind of translucent anyway, is you need to print out that scene of Luke Skywalker in the tank and put that on the back of the cleaner, so that when you're cleaning your suppressor, it looks like behind it Luke Skywalker is getting fixed. That'd be awesome.
That's awesome. G-Webs is right. So, John, Empire Strikes Back. We probably should not go any further without explaining this.
I know what Empire Strikes Back is.
There was a movie in 1977 that came
before
out
all the shitty Star Wars movies, John. There was the most epic ones ever.
It was the Star Wars that came out, and then in 1981, 82, The Empire Strikes Back comes out, and in my humble opinion, it is the greatest Star Wars universe movie ever, and it's it may be a top 10 greatest movie generally.
Definitely top 10 sci-fi for sure.
100%.
But you know, hey, Clover,
fantasy, whatever.
When I get the Luke Skywalker doll, the only thing we have to do is we have to dress him up like G-Webs, though.
Oh,
it's got to look like G-Webs now. So.
Can we make it? Can we make it to bring back old nostalgic things? Can we make a Lego set of this just to have it? I used to love my Lego Millennium Falcon, you know.
But I was only wondering how long it would take before our secret was out, and somebody figured out that's where we got this whole idea.
Well, I originally didn't think about The Empire Strikes Back. I thought that you were getting a haircut at a barber shop and saw the little thing where I put all the combs in and say, we can put suppressors in there. I thought that's where you stole it from, was from a barber shop.
You want to know what's funny though? When we were starting this all and was talking to Mike and trying to explain to him what I thought, how this should look and how he thought, and I looked at it, I said, you know what, Mike? Here's what you do. Picture a blender. It's going to look like a blender. Well, holy shit. Here, let's look at it. So now we joke that this is our let me change. Wait, can I change view?
You're getting a first-hand view of Aegis headquarters, folks.
And it is scary and spooky.
There it is right there.
See, you guys saw the acrylic one. The finished one is going to be stainless steel.
Yeah. Well, you needed to have the acrylic one to show what it did to display.
It's going to be, the acrylic's just going to be a demo. And here's that. And I can turn it on to show you what it does once you turn this one on. So it's just.
There you
go. So that's kind of what it does on there. But Yeah, there's where we're at, and this is what we're gonna end up with. Is they'll all look like this one. So yeah,
That's awesome.
it's been a lot of fun, to say the least. It's looking forward to things. The other thing that we're happy about is if we don't make it to SHOT Show, that's okay. We'll live with that.
Don't talk negative. Don't talk negative.
When you make it a SHOT Show.
When you make it
Okay,
a
but
show.
I guess I was trying to lead up to something. If that didn't happen, we're not heartbroken, because we just this last week found out that we got invited to oh shit, what's the name of it now? The Ice Off Range Day in outside of Vegas in April. It's I don't know if anybody knows what it is. It's a huge range day for special operation teams from all over the world.
They used to have it on the same day as Range Day for SHOT Show.
Yeah, and we found out that we got in last week. Found out we got invited
Nice.
to show down there and have a booth.
You guys need to get to CanCon. Do they still have the Big East?
No.
Yeah, they have two. They have
Big
one in
East
Arizona.
Okay.
The CanCon has one in one of the Carolinas, and then one in Arizona,
Yep.
which John probably knows about.
You need to get into those. Go ahead.
They flipped them this year, or next year. So it's going to be normally it's Arizona then Carolina. Now it's Carolina then Arizona.
When is Suppress Fest? That's in the fall usually, isn't it?
Yes,
Late summer, early fall, somewhere in there. Yeah. What I'm saying is you need to get into these suppressor shows now, because now you've got a reason to be there.
Well, I tried to get into the one down in John's area, East Valley Tactical, and by the time I got a hold of them, they said I was too late and they were too filled up with people that do the same thing we do. So
No, they don't. Hey, no, they don't.
Well, I tried, but I wasn't going to argue with them. They have their way. I respect it. It's their show. But he told me to get back from. They have another show coming up in March or April. They have another one they're doing.
Yeah.
So we'll try to get into that.
Rod, we've got a show coming up March 28th in Phoenix. I can send you the info.
Yeah, I would love it if you would.
Yeah,
so for folks that may have a shop or whatever, do you know roughly what it costs to have a suppressor cleaned? It's not cheap, is it? Especially
I know what we used to charge with my old company.
Right.
And we charged a lot of money because I hated doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it took time, right?
So yeah, but I think guys are cleaning suppressors for, I think, $40 to $50.
Yeah. Well, if you're able to do 10 at a time in a shop, that sort of thing,
that helps.
And we've already
you're getting them cleaner, so that's going to come at a little more premium, obviously.
And we've got some gun stores that already carry our products that have already told me they want to buy one or two for their store to offer the service.
Right.
For people out there that either have a gun shop like Cobra Arms, or know that people like all of us know someone who owns a gun shop. Some people might actually work at a gun shop part-time when needed. We have connections that are at gun shops or personally own cans or people listening out there have a lot of people that might be asking the elephant in the room question. And I don't know if you've got it 100% figured out, but when they do start becoming commercially available, where are these going to run?
For ours, this has been a saga.
And you may not be able to do that yet. I don't know.
Well, we started trying to do this for under a couple $100.
Yeah,
there's no way.
That's way too cheap.
Well, we soon found out that was kind of a moronic thought. So we are right now. It looks like we're probably going to be a little over $400 a unit retail.
Oh man, under $5 is
that's awesome.
So that's what it's looking right now. Yeah. We thought we were going to be at
you clean 10 cans and you paid for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no,
And about how
I
many
will-
cans? I know it depends on how dirty they are, but about how many cans would you think before you had to change the solution?
Right now, with my experience with what I did before in my previous company and all the cans I've cleaned in the last 8 months, I'm thinking, like you said, it depends on how dirty, but
Yeah, obviously.
I think you should be able to
Average,
get 25 to 30 cans out.
See, that pays for
Oh,
itself
wow.
in like, yeah, like quick.
So, I mean, but it all depends.
You may be too cheap in the sub 500 range.
Well, that's what people keep telling us. But also, I have a guy that's a customer of ours and a big customer of a local gun store. And I was at their store and he was in there and we were talking about this.
There you go.
And he had a very good point he made to me. He goes, Rod, he goes, make as much money as you can on this. He goes, but understand something. At $400 to $500, you're not competing with somebody buying a new gun. If you start competing at a price where they have to decide to buy this or a new gun, people are probably going to pick the new gun.
That's
he said so. It was a very good point. I took it to heart.
Yeah,
I thought,
but here's the thing. The big play is the shops, and that's not a problem for them. And then the next level of play would be the person that owns 10 or 15 suppressors and shoots them all the time. And those types of people, it's not going to be a problem either, most likely. So for the average person that has one suppressor and like 3 guns, like this is not something they're not your demographic anyway.
No, they're not. Absolutely not.
What if you get into
if they buy one, great.
Or Bass Pro or Big R, all of those, that would be really cool to have them in these retail chains also,
Now,
I have
with the solution, Rod. So that's going to be just the machine, and then you got to buy the solution for it, correct?
Yeah, the machine.
Or the first time does it come with the solution?
Yes, the machine will come with this.
Okay. That's a concentrate, I'm guessing?
Yes.
That's a Capri Sun.
It's a big ass Capri Sun.
That's a big ass Capri Sun.
Good Lord.
It's the
John, so Capri Sun was a drink back in the 80s and early 90s.
Yeah, it looks just like that. You poked a little straw in it.
It's Aegis. It's Capri Sun Aegis flavor. So
awesome. Yes.
But yeah, no, the first one when you buy it comes with one of these.
Okay.
And these are going to retail to buy a new bag will be about $70 or $80.
Not bad.
And you just need one of those for
and you mix it,
30 cans.
You mix this with water, preferably, and it'll say in the destructions. Yeah, the destructions, it'll say preferably use distilled water for your best result.
Yeah.
But you just fill it up within like 2 inches above the top of the cleaning element with water once you put this in.
Now, what would happen? Let's just say, if you wanted to go all fucking Bill Nye on this shit, and you mixed it with like boric acid or something. Well,
for number one, you will void out your warranty like absolutely right then, because one of the things are going to be
at that price. We'll just go buy a new one.
But it will, if you use any solvent other than ours, it will void the warranty.
Right. Yeah.
Well, it's also the sale product, but it's also, we can guarantee that all the parts and everything in this will withstand our loop.
Sure.
People. I just said that to prove a point that when you do this, people are going to put some crazy shit in there just to try
and then wonder why it breaks.
You absolutely know they're going to.
Or ruin their can.
Or ruin their can, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you put anything other than ours, it's a venture at your own risk, not our problem.
Can I put 10 Mentos and a 2 liter of Coke in there?
Right.
Hack right out there wants to know, just wondering, how often do you have to clean a can? Well, that's an interesting question. A lot of people don't ever clean their cans, but how often throughout the panel, how often do you recommend? Is it a round count or time period, or what do you guys think about on how often to clean a can?
Depends on how dirty, the
That's what I'm saying. Is it a round count? Is it every 1,000 rounds through it, or something like that, or 500 rounds, or What do you guys think?
I inspect mine, right? So like for as far as round count, I couldn't tell you. So
Yeah.
I take a look at them every, I'll get them out I'd say every few months when I'm thinking about it or whatever. I'll put the bore camera down them or take them apart, right? And especially on the ones that come apart, if they start getting hard to take apart, then it's time to clean it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
definitely. If you start to try to screw the end caps off and they don't want to come
Yeah,
off very well,
yeah, you
yeah,
probably got
then that, like,
yeah,
it's time to clean it for sure. But if they're sealed, I mean, the only way you can do, I just run a bore scope and go, hey, I probably need to do something with that.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to recommend is if you have our system, have our machine, our recommendation is going to be every 800 to 1,000 rounds. If you throw it in for 10 to 15 minutes, it'll be clean, and it'll ever take you.
This
10 or
is
15
true.
minutes.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go. Preventive maintenance, kind of like a car.
Yeah.
If you continuously do it, it's going to be fine.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be, that's our recommendation will be in our owner's manual that every 800 to 1,000 rounds, throw it in for 10 or 15 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that.
And you're going to be good. And we have clean cans that had over 40,000 rounds through them.
Well,
and we were able to knock a bunch out.
So, and this is the deal for people that would throw a fit that maybe it doesn't clean one completely 100%. Personally, I think my cans sound better if they're a little bit dirty.
Yeah, they're supposed to be a little bit dirty,
There's not as much like tingy noise. I don't know how to explain.
That's fair. There's a coating inside there,
Yeah.
There's carbon.
I will tell you,
there's just kind of a coating that inside of the walls.
Right. I took a can that you could pull the baffles out years ago with my previous business, and I wanted to see how long and if I could clean a can completely clean.
Yeah.
And using the technology we had, which was very high dollar, expensive ultrasonics, it took me almost 2 hours. Yeah. And that's with an $8,000 ultrasonic machine.
Wow.
And the know-how that I happen to possess.
Right.
And it took me almost 2 hours to get it 100% clean. And there was some scrubbing involved too. So it is what it
is joking to a certain extent, but he does bring up a point. He says, what other things can be cleaned in the unit, like how many pairs of socks? That's a fair question. G-Webs does not like going to the laundromat very often, so this might help him, the countertop washer. But in all seriousness, there's no telling what you could use this cleaner for. I mean,
well,
you could tools, you could clean all sorts of stuff with this thing,
Well, we've cleaned the things that we've cleaned in it so far are barrels, slides, comps. Matter of fact, Juan with SAR Firearms, when we were at GOA, brought a comp off one of their guns that had thousands of rounds through it, and we threw it in, and we got it pretty clean. I will tell you, we got it better than I thought we were, because the stuff was like cement on there.
Right.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
So no, I try to think of what else. Anything that you can put over this, you can put over the top of that, it will clean.
Are you saying that you can milk anything with nipples, Rod? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
A tangy bowl of Cheerios.
And as far as G-Webs with his socks, I haven't cleaned my socks yet, but I did clean my thong the other day, and it did a pretty good job.
Saying something.
Yeah.
So, and I'd only worn that thong for at least 3 or 4 days, so it did a good job.
So we got all the stains out and everything.
Yeah, it did.
Fantastic. That's great to know.
But no, and we're still playing with stuff, trying to figure out stuff we can clean in it. And
well, I mean, this is going to be something. I mean, you can throw a bunch of knives in there there's all sorts of things that you can throw in there to clean. But
well,
the thing I'm saying this is, yeah, but the whole thing about this is you may or may not void your warranty, but when you get one of these things, like, have some fun with it. It's not just going to be there to clean your cans. Get creative with it and let Rod know if you find something. And in a serious note, if you find another like use for it that we never thought about, I mean, it's kind of like the lube, right? Like, who would have thunk when you started doing the gun lube and all that, and all of a sudden people are using it for bicycle chains, for their fence. I mean, for basically anything, anything metal that needs to move. That lube is amazing for. So there are other uses.
We have I won't say his name, but we have a very good customer that's 23 years retired from the 7th group. His wife is a triathlete. 3 years ago in the Florida Triathlon, she ditched her high dollar dry chain lube and used our product. And I guess she said it was amazing.
There you go.
So, yeah, no, we always like to hear that. So I love it when people do R&D for us. It's awesome.
Yep.
But no, there's a lot of things. And I got to be careful I say this. Michael probably kill me. We're not supposed to talk, but we are working on something that this will no longer be necessary. So
Nice.
That even opens up even more doors.
yes, it does. This is what happens when you have a partner that has severe ADD.
Mm-hmm.
So, and
Yeah.
God bless him. He's does a wonderful job.
100%.
But yeah, no, we're pretty happy about it. We're excited. It's I don't know. I just like it's like, come on, let's get this going. I want to see it. I want to see what happens. Let's go.
Yep. For
So,
those
I
of
mean,
you out there that are not, you've been living under a rock for the last decade or whatever, and you don't know what Aegis Gun Care is, there's a link for you. Go check it out. Like I said, fantastic human beings, great, true friends, not just, hey, we're buddies. Hey, buddy, good seeing you. Rod and I talk frequently, and it's always wonderful to see them. We don't get to see each other maybe once or twice a year, which is great, but I wish we'd be more. But
yeah, me too.
Great people, great people, but always a great company and all that. What makes it easy to talk about Aegis and all that is because of Rod and Shelley, and now Mike. But yeah, you guys are just awesome individuals and true friends. Which
And not just Mike, but Mike's wife Laura. She's part of this too. And
yep.
I can't help but brag about her. I have to every once in a while, whether she wants people to know or not. I don't care. That badass chick has been a member of the Houston Police Department for 35 years.
Hell yeah.
So, I mean,
That's
shout out
awesome.
to that. That's pretty awesome.
That can't be easy.
No,
Houston's
but
not
it's why
not
that's why she's
awesome.
mean as hell, though. So
That's probably true. Yeah. But go check out aegisguncare.com. It's obviously all the cleaning gear, the cleaning solution, the lube and all that are out there. You've got plenty of, amazing amount of products out there. There's swags out there. They got patches, all sorts of cool stuff over there. One of the best logos in the industry. Let's just be honest. One of the best logos. There it is. It's a great logo. For all of you influencers out there, I love the fact that I see you posting stuff about the lube and the cleaning solvent and all that. For the love of everything that is holy in this world, will you please pronounce it right? It is not Aegis, it's not Aegis, it's Aegis, correct? Aegis.
Aegis.
Please pronounce it correctly. It drives me nuts. No, I love the fact there's a lot of people out there that love your product and they're doing videos for you, but it drives me nuts. It's like, if you're going to do a video, you might want to find out how something is pronounced.
well,
That's just me. Maybe I care more than other people, but like if I see a word like Aegis and I say that, how the hell do you pronounce that? I'm going to find out how it's pronounced. The great thing about your website is the very first thing that happens when you go to aegisguncare.com. The very first thing you see is how to pronounce it. I love that about it. Anyways,
well, yeah, I will tell you though. Technically, both the Aegis and the Aegis are acceptable pronunciations,
no,
but we go with Aegis just as long as. And I'm not going to call the guy out. He's from a state down south that they think they're the best of everybody and everything.
we are the best
but
of everything and everything.
He talked about our product a couple years ago on a podcast, and he kept calling us AEGIS.
AEGIS.
That's
That
not even,
that sounds like a disease.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's not even,
exactly.
like he just took the liberty of like just switching up the letters and shit.
Well, he wasn't a fan of our product, I don't think, but I think he was maybe doing it to be a jackass. I'm not sure, but or he's just stupid. But it was the best one I've heard so far.
Was it Tack Daddy?
No.
Sorry, I had to. Inside joke. I had to do it. My bad.
But AEGIS was a good one. I kind of laughed. I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Is that the worst butcher's job you've heard? Is AEGIS or AEGIS?
AEGIS, I think, was probably, and I'm not even saying it right. It was something like AEGIS. It was god awful, but it was so bad that it was actually funny. So, and I thought about somehow trying to make a shirt about that, but I couldn't figure out how to do that pronunciation on a shirt. So
that's awesome.
Oh well. But no, I appreciate the hell out of you guys. I mean, everybody up here, every one of you guys have been great, especially you two. And then John, a couple years ago, really helping us being able to make sure we could get to the first gold was much appreciated and will always be appreciated. So
I do a micro amount of influencing on things.
Wow. Well played.
Well, yes, well done. Oh, wow. God. But no, I mean, I hope by somewhere close in January, we'll start seeing these on the market.
I can't wait. Till it launches. I think it's going to launch at about the right time also for the industry. I hope that we're going to be on this podcast this time next year, Rod. And you're saying we had the best year Aegis has ever had.
God, I do too.
Really, I really hope that happens for you.
It's hard. I mean, I'm not trying to brag about us, but I've talked to, since we debuted this at GOA in Knoxville, since then I've talked there, and since then I've talked to a lot of people, gun companies, suppressor companies in the industry, and I'm cautiously optimistic. Try not to get excited, but everybody keeps telling us, you guys are hitting a home run. This is incredible. And I hope so.
I mean, I'm not trying to like keep throwing shit at you and all that, but I mean, you don't have no idea. There are police departments, there are FBI departments, there are government contractors, there are military implications. Anyone that uses a bunch of cans or they have a bunch of cans under their control. Just saying. Well,
I've already had conversations with.
I wouldn't give any to the Marine Corps. They're just going to break it. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, they'll break it.
They'll try to clean the crayons.
We've had two people that are not inside the U.S. or two organizations outside the U.S. already reach out to us. So that's been kind of cool. And one of them wants to be a distributor for ours outside the U.S.
There you go. That's awesome. Yeah,
so it's
ranges, all that. I mean, it's
kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's there's so many things. It's one of those things that, like, I think it was Clover and I were talking not too long ago. It's like some of the best ideas ever are so simple. Like, how the hell did like no one figure this out years ago, right? Like how does no one figure this out? Like, let's be honest, the technology in essence is not the most rocket science technology.
No, this is not rocket science.
Yeah, how the hell did no one figure this out years ago?
Well, to be honest with you, we thought the same thing, and we hired our patent attorney, and he started doing searching to see if there's anything like it. And the fact that there was nothing like it on the market, I'll tell you, I was a little bit dismayed at that. I'm like, how can that be?
Right.
It's crazy.
So, no, it was kind of cool to know, and there really is nothing like this out there.
Yeah, so John Wick, I think every continental across the world needs to have one of these for when the assassins are there for a little R&R. The concierge can clean their cans while they're getting a drink, But
Well, G-Webs, the next time you're heading,
he's been on a roll tonight.
well, G-Webs, the next time you're heading out at the Intercontinental with Wick, if you'll just plug us, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. Packer, I told you I didn't want votes, but domo arigato gozaimasu. So,
well.
Anyways, well.
I mean, it's everything's
yeah.
cool, and I appreciate your support from you guys for years now has been awesome, and I appreciate it. And I was like, I told you, this is the first podcast we've done about this.
Yeah.
And that's what I told you. I said I want to do it on yours because everything we've done first with Aegis has been done on Ghost Podcast.
And I didn't realize that, but you don't know how much that means to me also, brother. It's just one of those, it's easy to support companies that actually have really awesome products, but are also pretty cool people to hang out with and to know. It's pretty easy to support that. So
I'll let Shelly know you said that about her.
Shelly. It's all for Shelly.
Yeah, I'll let her know that you said that. So
Well, were you going to say something?
I'm surprised she hasn't come out here.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, I thought I saw you go unmuted yourself for some reason, so I thought you were trying to sneak in a sentence here or there.
I would just butt in. Fuck, you know that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's true. You're Clover Tech, bitch. So, John, any questions? Anything you want to bring up or ask Rod or anything like that about the company right now? Anything good?
You talking to me?
Well, unless you change your name from John.
No, my headset.
You talking to me?
My headset. No, I
Stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
All I can say is this is an amazing product. I didn't get a chance to actually touch hands on it at Goals, but I heard about it. And the only piece of advice I could give to Rod is just own the content space for yourself for this product and for everything cleaning suppressors. It's going to be hitting hard here come January 1, and to own that space and show people your product and show how easy it is with your product and owning that content, it'll boost sales. That's the new wave right now.
Oh yeah, I mean and I appreciate that, John, and I think you're 100% right. That's why right now I wanted to be on this podcast and then start hitting some podcasts now and doing some videos and start hitting it now because we're getting fairly close now to releasing this. So I mean, I agree.
There's going to be a large market for you. And I think a year from now that it could be a large market outside of the firearms industry potentially as well. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't know where things can go.
Yep, absolutely.
But we're going to give it a hell of a run.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You got anything for Rod real quick?
No. I ain't got nothing for Rod. Fuck Rod. Yeah. Who's Rod?
I know you guys just met, so I didn't know if you guys would get along or not, you know.
Well, we've just met, but I've known. Never mind. I'll just be quiet.
You know what would have been great to have one of these things is when we were at Charlie's. You remember when Clover opened up his gun case with his 308 and he had rust all over that motherfucker.
Yeah, it was
I do remember that.
Yeah. I think you had to get it re-Cerakoted, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a company that Cerakoted it for me. Thankfully.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it ruined it.
Let's be clear here. Our product didn't ruin it, people.
Oh no. It would have been nice if no. As a matter of fact, I think
the fucking monsoon that happened when we were on the range. Holy shit.
It
did rain hard, didn't it?
Blowing 30, 35, and why we were still out there is beyond me, but we made it through. We made it.
And you're the only one that had an excuse. You're a Marine. The rest of us had no excuse.
I just thought it was a North Tuesday, you know. That's the only time we could go to the ranges when it was raining or wind was blowing, because
that was quintessential of pretty much any fucking trip we take, because there was so many horrible stories with that from the Friday the 13th cabin on the fucking lake
That was so fucked up.
the fucking
Oh my
monsoon ruining the rifle to breaking the screen on my phone and don't even know how I did it.
You
Yeah.
broke the screen on your phone?
Yeah, you remember that?
I don't remember that. No.
Yeah, I got out after we stayed in the Friday the 13th cabin.
Yeah.
And when we got to the range, I got my phone out to film, and it had a big crack across the fucking
I
screen.
do remember that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Friday the 13th cabin is doing it way too much justice. This thing, holy shit. I'm surprised Armintia just said, fuck it, I'll go get a hotel room somewhere. I'm surprised that didn't happen.
It was too late, and we were in the middle of fucking nowhere.
There's no
Middle
motel
of
room close.
nowhere. Not from where we were either. That place. Now, the next morning we woke up and realized that we were surrounded by this pond and all that. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But at 2:00 in the morning, you're going into a deer camp that may not have been used for a decade. It was bad.
But in case you guys were ever wondering all this time, I slept really good in my bed in the bedroom in Charlie's house. So
I bet you did. Yeah. Go fuck yourself. All right, let's bring Ginger in. Ginger, I'm going to give you 2 minutes for a two-way. No, it's going to give you as much time as you want. What's going on at Gun Owners of America, and also what's going on with Fully Loaded Reviews?
Well, at Gun Owners of America right now, we have our Christmas sale for our Christmas ornament. It is Giving Tuesday, so please go out and donate. Get a membership to Gun Owners of America to help that. We also have our one big, beautiful lawsuit going on right now to remove SBRs, SBSs, and suppressors off the NFA completely. So please go to gunowners.org to make sure that that gets done. We are working hard on that, and we're also working on national reciprocity. Now, there's a couple other cool things coming up on the calendar for GOA, plus a lawsuit that's probably going to drop here soon, going after something that we all hate, especially if you are in a company in Florida that we know and love with our friend Chase. We're going to be suing on something specifically for that, but we do have Goals is coming up August 1st and 2nd in beautiful Des Moines, Iowa. We've got Arizona Freedom Fest.
Whoa.
Come on.
Don't ever say beautiful Des Moines, Iowa. Let's just be honest.
Okay, it's a really nice city, clean city, Des Moines, Iowa.
it's not Boise, Idaho, though.
Yeah, well, Boise, we'll talk about that offline. We've got the Arizona Freedom Fest happening March 28th in Glendale, Arizona. That's a one-day event. So if you didn't make it to Goals, or you want to see what Goals is kind of like on a smaller scale, go to Arizona Freedom Fest. That's happening at the Glendale Civic Center in the parking lot March 28th. And then we have something very excited that we're coming out new with this year that we will be announcing that's happening just outside of beautiful Amarillo, Texas.
Another place. Don't ever call it
Another
beautiful.
place. Okay, whatever. It's happening in
Amarillo's not bad if you don't mind funky weather.
Yes. Well, if you are in the overlanding space or interested in overlanding, this event might be interested to you. So we are combining guns and overlanding. It hasn't been announced yet, but will be happening April 24th through the 26th. Yes. And just outside Amarillo. It hasn't been announced yet, but this is a little sneak peek. And then we will also be doing our National Women's Range Day this year, June 6th, up at the SIG Academy. So those are some dates to mark on your calendar for those interested in that. But yeah, we're going to be doing some cool new events this year on top of Goals, which is our flagship event. And this is GOA's 50th anniversary in 2026. Then for FLR, where I'm working on editing some videos. So I should have a bunch of videos coming out here shortly.
I know you can't say anything yet, but I have been privy to some information. There might be some pretty awesome firearms that are associated with GOA coming in 2026. So be on the lookout for those.
Yeah, be on the lookout for those. We are still running the deal with High Point, so you can still get the GOA High Point with no tax, free shipping. Go to that link.
Link.
Yeah. Check your email. It's in the emails if you have the GOA get the GOA emails. And then we're also running our Daniel defense rifle that is going to be wrapping up here soon. So make sure that you get those and keep an eye out for those awesome things coming out for 26. So we're super excited about 26 for GOA being our 50th anniversary. And then, like I said, FLR, we've doing videos, and go vote for us for micro influencer of the year, as well as podcast of the year for State of the Second. Got to plug away. There we go.
Gotta do what you gotta do, homie.
Yeah, and also there's going to be some breaking news coming, I think, later this week. Not from us, but from somebody in another space, and I'll tell you guys that offline. So keep an eye out, some breaking news.
Ooh, I like it. Rod, aside from AEGISguncare.com and all that, can they find you on any social medias? Where can people find out more info on AEGIS gun care?
Yeah, I do, because I'm shallow and not smart at this stuff. I do most everything on Instagram. So we have an Instagram page, we have Facebook. Also, if anybody's curious about the suppressor thing, if you go to our website, little pop-up will jump up there. You can throw in your email, and we will alert you and tell you when it's going to be available. You'll be the first to know. And just so I don't hear anything about from Clover, we are not collecting emails for anything other than that. You will never get an email for anything else off that list. That's it. That's all we're doing it for.
He gives them to Clover, then you're going to receive a whole bunch of shit.
Multiple a day. I'm going to go PSA on everybody's ass.
But other than that, Aegis Gun Care and cleanmysuppressor.com will be coming up shortly too.
Nice.
It'll be.
You need to go and buy cleanmycan.com also. That'd be a great one to have.
Who says we didn't?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we bought. I'm not sure what all. Mike bought a bunch of them. I'm not sure what all. What he bought. So we are going with that. Trying to think of anything else. I don't know. I mean, at least check us out, see what you think. Other than our suppressor machine that we've talked about mostly. Mike just sent me a text. Did you mention cleanmysuppressor.com? Yes, Mike, I did. So
if he would have been man enough to show up and be part of this, he would have known that. Wow, did I just call him out? I think I did.
You did. And he was invited, but he didn't seem too hip on it, so I didn't push the issue. So, but I mean, also other than our suppressor cleaner, I mean, we make the best damn gun cleaning products in the nation, on the planet.
That's true. That's a fact. That's not an opinion. That's a fact.
I don't hold back on that. And my defense, I get told all the time at shows and industry events that we're just being arrogant. But my answer to that is, if you manufacture a product or something and you don't think your product is the best, then why are you in business? Go away.
That's
so that's how it is.
But when it actually is true, it does help. So.
And thank you to you guys. I appreciate being on here. And I'm in awe to have been on a podcast with such revered micro influencers.
That's right.
So,
and the best damn firearms instructor in the land.
Yeah, that too. Wow.
You know,
I am certified. We'll go that route, but I haven't been an instructor in a long time. But I'll take
y'all keep saying cans, and all I can think of is that that movie where the dude shooting at the cans. He's like, "Those cans are defective. Get away from those cans."
Exactly. The Jerk with Steve Martin.
The Jerk.
There it is. Thank you.
I was born a poor.
Well, hey, Mike just texted me and he said, "I will be on the next time, Revenge of the Nerds."
Ooh.
So
nerds. It's a great movie. I was at the right age. I was at the right age when a certain scene in that movie made my life much, much better without me really even knowing about it. Great movie.
Cobra Arms says, what distributors carry your products? Absolutely zero. We do everything ourselves right now. So if anybody's interested, reach out to me. And that you can go to rod.gates@aegisguncare.com, and we can go from there. Right, wrong, or indifferent, we chose not to deal with distributors at this point. So
I think it's a smart choice. I think a year from now it will be a different decision.
yeah, it probably will be. So we do all that ourselves right now, which is getting to be a chore.
Yeah, well, I get it.
Here in our world manufacturing headquarters.
That's it. The padded walls that is Aegis headquarters.
But does that Chase jump in?
That is the Green Goblin. Chastifer, what's up, man?
That is so not me that jumped in. It's okay.
No, it's not. It's Jimmy Page that jumped in.
Yeah, that's a small preview of what's to come in January.
Oh shit!
Did Chase come in late to play the outro? Is that what
he
doing?
did? He did.
Nice.
You know what? He would never do that. I guarantee it's not sitting in his lap right now.
It's honestly not. I still hadn't touched it since I've been home.
Well, you're going through family stuff. I get it, but
yeah.
He did pick up. I'm not gonna say, but he picked up what most of us who enjoy music and love guitars would probably have on a bucket list, if there was a bucket list of, not bucket list of like unattainable, like awesome guitars, but like the attainable is just, there's still bucket list guitars. He got one today, so I'm a little bit jealous, a little bit pissed if I should say so myself.
I mean, I was pretty jealous of it until it actually showed up.
Yeah,
but I was very pleasantly surprised by how nice that flame top was.
It's better than you thought, huh?
It was, and I was so glad that I actually got the cereal I wanted.
Mm-hmm. Anything going on besides the Green Goblin? Anything going on since we're getting ready to get out of here at EAA? I know there's a lot of stuff you can't. There's something I want to talk to you about, but I can't.
A lot of new stuff coming. A lot of new stuff coming real soon. As a matter of fact, that's one reason I jumped on since Rob was on here. Is when we get off of this, I need to talk to him and Ginger.
There you go. There you go.
You do know I'm not a micro influencer, though.
Well, somebody's got to have that distinction, and that's definitely Clover.
It's okay.
Okay, so just all right.
What you should do is get one of your little micro sample bottles and like paint it up gold and make it a little trophy for Clover. Because that's perfect.
So many possibilities. So many possibilities.
Could there be a gold bottle line coming out? That could be cool.
I'm just saying, there's just little things like that. It'd just be hilarious.
It was better than my idea. My idea was to get a ginger color haired troll doll and put Camerado on it and put it into the suppressor cleaner and let it float in there.
I mean, that works too, but he's a leprechaun, man, and they're always after the gold, so it just makes sense.
I just want to see a Camerado suit he's going to wear to the Gundy's show.
100%. Like, his wife better get ready to start stitching that thing together because you know what's happening.
Yes.
No rebuttal, Clover?
No rebuttal.
Nah.
What's going on at Clover Tack? What's going on at Clover Tack right now? Besides the massive media blitz we're getting ready to have for the Gundies.
I hope not, dude. I do less content than you. What are you talking about?
That's not even possible. Literally.
I don't know about that.
I haven't put a video out in almost a year, so if that helped you in anything.
I know. Yeah, I know. Now life's just been happening. So
life is good, man. Life is.
Same here.
It sounds weird, but this last year, well, first of all, it's flown by. At least it has for me. But this last year, I've come to remember why I love life to a certain extent. And this is not a knock on you, Clover, but it's actually a thankful thing. Chloe and I were talking in Knoxville and having we had some serious conversations. We've had some very serious conversations in our friendship over the last
really
decade.
stupid fucking conversations.
We've had a lot of stupid ones, but he
I'll vouch for that.
Yeah, you've been involved in a lot of them. but he made a comment to me that he didn't mean in a mean way at all. I know he didn't, but it hit hard. And he
Keeping
said,
it real, man. Keeping it
keep
real.
it real. He says, you've changed a little bit, and I have changed a lot in the last year. But it made me think, I want to be a better friend, and I felt like I've always been a pretty decent friend to people, but maybe I haven't. So I've been trying to be a better friend to people. But more importantly, I have enjoyed life this past year. This last year can honestly say it's been like the happiest year I've had in I can't remember how long, decades, right? Like it's been a fantastic year. So
good for you, brother.
Yeah, man. It's just life is like really in a good place for me right now, and I can't. There's really nothing I can complain about. There's really not. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next year also. I think next year has some potential of being even better, just keep options open. I can tell you, I was 50 years old when I made a life-changing decision, or almost 50 years old. And it was scary, on a couple different fronts. It was scary. But I had confidence in myself. I had confidence in changing my life, literally. And yeah, knock on wood, baby.
Dude, shit happens for a reason.
I tell you, I'm a big believer in karma. I'm a big believer in the universe, man. I believe that the universe is taking care of me somehow, So it's been great. It's been a great year. I look forward to 2026. We're going to have a good time. Anybody have anything before we get out of here? Anybody got to say something? Anything? No? Thank you guys for watching this tonight. If you're here in the live studio audience, we appreciate you guys. Yeah, take care, Scott. We appreciate you guys. If you're watching this in replay or listening in podcast form, go check out AEGISGunCare.com. Check out all the products that Rod and those guys. Go check out Gun Owners of America. Check out Fully Loaded Reviews. Check out CloverTac. And check out EAA, European American Arms.
I got one thing real quick.
Yeah.
Real fast. Just so I don't hear it later in an email, there's nothing about the suppressor cleaner on our website right now. So
correct, yes.
There's nothing about it. There's nothing. So it's not for sale yet. So hang tight.
I know somebody that may have a video, though.
This is true, too.
Yeah. There might be a few of those out on the interwebs. So.
Yep. Awesome. We'll see everybody in a couple of weeks. Until then, you guys get out there, be more productive in your life. Take chances and enjoy life every day to its fullest. Stay in tune what's going on in all the 2A legislation. If you don't know what's going on, let the GOA help you figure out what's going on and let them help you on how to fix that. More importantly, just enjoy your life and enjoy the freedoms of being American, one of which is to keep and bear arms. We'll see you soon. Simplify.